Hello and welcome, guys. Another match day is going on, and the second day of match day 2. That's so confusing calling them match days, but still, the second day of match day 2 has concluded, and we had some pretty interesting results. The games haven't been as high scoring as in the first iteration of these particular groups, but still, it was okay. Let's start with Slovenia Serbia. It was a pretty stale game. I expected more of Serbia, to be honest, and they equalized in the last possible minute. England Denmark. England were bad compared to the expectations. They took the lead pretty early on, let's say, but Denmark scored a screamer from 30 meters out. But again, Denmark were possibly the better side. But that means one thing for that group, that we don't have a team that has progressed. Apart from England, let's be real, even if they lose against Slovenia and Denmark beats Serbia or Serbia beats Denmark, England are going to be with 4 points. And I don't see a team with 4 points to go out of the group stage, but they will want to fight for the first place for sure, as they will need. They will need the schedule, because if they come second, they will face Germany in the round of 16, which, to be honest, last Euro they had the same schedule. They faced Germany in the round of 16, but I believe this time around Germany is stronger and they're playing at Germans' ground, so I don't think they fancy that. They will want to avoid them. So for me, Denmark and England are going to be progressing as first and second, but England will have to work for it, and that work will include their starting players, in my opinion. I don't see them rotating too much. They will keep the main guys. Maybe they will drop out Trent and Foden, with potentially introducing someone else, but guys like Kane, Bellingham, Pickford, they will all start. Spain, they progressed. They are now confirmed first team, and they will not have to play for anything in the third game. So I expect a full rotated side. Rodri got a 2 yellow card. I'm not sure, but most probably he's suspended for the second game, because I believe 2 yellow cards give you 1 game suspension. So yeah, he will be missing that game for sure. Or even if he is not suspended, I'm not sure about the rules. We will see them in a minute. I believe that he is going to be benched as well. Because they don't need to risk anyone from their starting lineup. Even if they lose against Albania, they will progress as a first in the group, so it doesn't matter. The team is doing all right. I have to say, the only guys that are failing are my transferred in players. To be honest, the players that I transferred out are doing equally as bad, but the issue is that I brought those players to bring me more points, not to get the same result. If I wanted Soboswai and Jorginho to keep 1 pointers and Wirtz with Bellingham to combine for 4, it's not the expected outcome, but still a lot of minutes yet to play, and we'll have to see how Swiderski from Poland is going to feature tomorrow against Austria. I'm not sure if he's going to start. The issue is that he will be starting in the second game, so I wouldn't know. If he starts, I might captain him, but by the looks of it, I'm not going to risk it, and I'm most probably going to give the honest band to Van Dijk. There is one problem there. Mbappe is back into the frame. By the looks, he is not going to miss a game, so his transfer was a waste. But still, uh, Van Dijk is going to be the captain for the third day. I cannot nail the captain. If I had gotten those 14 points from Gundogan, everything would have been better and I would have been sorted. But now I will need to grind, and Van Dijk, and most probably it's going to be Lukaku in the last day, as Van Dijk, I expect him to concede at least a goal against France. If he decides to score, brilliant. But if he doesn't, it's going to be a 3-4 pointer around, something like that, and it's not going to be enough for me. But that's for tomorrow. In today's fixtures, Pickford, DiMarco, and Rodri all got 4 points. Rodri could have gotten 5, but he got a yellow card. Kane scored a goal, so it's a 6-pointer, and Bellingham got a 3. I was pretty disappointed how Bellingham played, but I believe that even he is allowed a blank fixture, so yeah, we'll see how he will recover and how he will bounce back for match day 3. For match day 3, we're going to go and see my transfers, but before we do that, if you enjoy and want to see more of my content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming to grow my community. I don't have a specific number for now that I want to aim at. I just want to spread the knowledge, bring more people into the mini league so we can have a higher competition. If you're not part of it, don't be afraid to join it. You can join for match day 3, which is perfectly fine. Then you can like the video, you can comment. I see several people commenting on the videos, asking for advice. I'm more than happy to give them. We're discussing some of the games, so we're having all in all a very good time. You'll see my update for the lineup tomorrow, how they did, especially Swiderski. I don't know what to think of him, but even if he fails, it's okay because I will need to bring in 3 players, and for now the players that are leaving are Wirtz and Bellingham, and I did not expect to transfer those two out of my squad and put them on the bench, but that's the fantasy world. Sometimes it's just cruel. But yeah, if Swiderski somehow scores a goal or something, I will be more than happy because he's a massive differential. Apart from that, Van Dijk, maybe he is going to be the other guy that he's going to be on the bench. By the way, I'm not bringing Wunin against Slovakia. 4 points is more than enough for my goalkeeper. I don't expect Ukraine to keep a clean sheet in that game. Even if they do, it's going to be 6 or 7 points, but the risk of him being 2 or 1 is not worth it in my opinion. So Pickford is going to remain in the squad, and Wunin, sadly, he's not going to get any minutes into my team before I roll him out of the transfers. So yeah, for now, I'm very delighted with my squad. A little by little, we're grinding. I know we don't have a lot of time, but still, we are having fun in it. And let's see how the game unfolds in the next couple of days. Going into my match day 3. The good thing with that is that we're so quickly changing our squads. So even if someone is performing with a better squad than you, next week you have a better squad as well. And yeah, he has been ahead of you, but you can make some transfers. So it's a pretty cool game, and making it so short in time frame leaves us to get good players in and to perform better than expected. So now let's go to make the transfers. As already confirmed, we have Spain advancing and we have Italy to fight for their spot in the round of 16. We have Denmark fighting for the round of 16 as expected. We even still have Serbia and Slovenia fighting for their place, but I don't see them winning any points in the last couple of fixtures. I believe Denmark are beating Serbia and England are beating Slovenia. So yeah, the thing that we need to change here is we need to bring English players. I see that they are not doing the best possible or something like that. Or you have to say, but still they're England, they're good players. And with my limitless transfers right now, I can include players with however the hell I want to. So we need to find some space for the English players. The Denmark players, they're already here. I have Eriksen, I have Kasper Schmeichel. I know that seems strange to own 2 players from Denmark, but I believe they're a pretty good side. Last time around in the Euros, they got to the semi-final, and I believe that now they will need to go out of the group, so they will fight against Serbia. And Serbia, honestly, they had some shots, but they weren't up to par, and Denmark is going to be a way harder game than Slovenia. So all in all, now we need to find place for my English players. The English players that I'm going to bring in are not going to be very big surprises. I'm going to bring in a forward, a midfielder, and a defensive player. Now we need to think about what should we do. The thing about this is the striker spot is pretty stacked up. We already have confirmed Lukaku into the frame because he is going to need a win in order for them to even progress. We don't know how they will face against Romania, but still, even if they beat them, they will have 3 points, the same as Romania. Even if something happens for Ukraine beats Slovakia, we will have 4 teams with 3 points. So you can realistically go out of the group if you are not careful. So I bring in Lukaku, De Bruyne, and Fayez into the frame, so they are sure there. Gakpo is a Dutch placeholder. It's him or Depay for now, but we don't know if the Dutch will need the victory, so they may rotate there as well. And Chiesa, I watched Italy. I didn't like how they played, to be honest. Spain just suffocated them. They were so aggressive, they were so offensive, and they will face Croatia. I mean, Croatia are weak in defense, particularly. But I don't know if Italy are going to be up to par. So the obvious place here that I'm going to be replacing is Chiesa. Sorry about that, Italy fans, but Chiesa was a good shout out before I knew that Harry Kane was going to be a probable solution for my worries. Now in midfield, we have Szoboszlai, we have KDB, we have Sané, we have Eriksen, and we have Güler. It's going to be hard to sacrifice one of the players, but the obvious pick here is to take out Sané or Szoboszlai. I believe that Eriksen for sure is fighting for the... Not I believe, I'm sure that Eriksen is fighting for the round of 16. KDB is going to be fighting for the round of 16. We don't know yet for Turkey, but I have a feeling that Portugal are beating him. So they're going to fight for the top of 16, and they're going to face the team of Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. Sorry for that mistake, guys. For the Czech Republic, which is going to be a tough fixture, to be honest, but I still believe in them. So that leads us with Szoboszlai and Sané. A German player will be in my squad because they will need at least a draw to be confirmed first, because if Switzerland beat Scotland and if sorry, I talked nonsense. If Switzerland beat them, I believe that Germany will be sad and they will go second in the group, which is impossible for them at home. So I believe they will line up a stronger squad, and I can put in a cheeky player from there. Hungary, it's pretty tough to go without Szoboszlai, especially when they face Scotland. They will face 5 at the back, which may be an issue for them if we are judging the game against Swiss in the first round, because against 5 at the back, they are not performing as well. Against Germany on the counter, they were better. So the guy that I'm going to be taking right now from the team is going to be Szoboszlai. I want to verify if Rodri is going to be suspended. No, it doesn't say. We have to see the rules here. So let me go and Euro 2024 suspension rules. Players can final by receiving a red card and if shown a red card will be suspended. Okay, let's see what are the Euro suspensions. Reject this, blah 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 blah, collapsing. A player will be after receiving yellow cards in 2 separate matches. Okay, so Rodri is suspended. For the next competition match after receiving against and again after a 4th caution. Okay. After the quarterfinals for the Euro 20 by receiving a red card in the semifinal. Okay. Player shown a red card will be suspended for match, although UEFA blah blah blah. Okay. So yeah. So Rodri is suspended, so I wouldn't worry about him. So maybe the yellow card was on purpose, I don't know. But yeah, speaking about the player that we're bringing in, it's going to be Bellingham. I know that this is not very exciting, but I don't look for exciting here. I look for players that will want to fight for their advancement. And I believe that Bellingham and Kane will fight for the cause for England. So they're immediately back into the frame. Now about the defenders, the defensive part of the England squad. I think I found a player that I want to get, and that player is none other than Marc Guéhi. I believe that he's going nowhere out of the squad. I believe that he is going to be amazing. Pickford has been doing well, but Guéhi has been so advanced, so tackles made. He got, let me just search for him. So Guéhi in the first game 8 points by 8 recoveries. Here 9 recoveries, and against Slovenia it will be a hard game for them. And Pickford might not get as many chances against him, but Guéhi will intercept a lot of the changes. So the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Guéhi. He's a very, very proper defender. The thing here is that DiMarco will have to fight. A German defender will be good because I will have him confirmed. Ake, if Netherlands lose against the France team, will have to fight, and Belgium will have to fight. So that leaves us only with Grimaldo to be taken out, and I will be taking in Marc Guéhi. I will keep Kasper Schmeichel. I deliberated between him and Pickford and Guéhi and Mele from Denmark, but I'm not sure Mele is going to start. In the first game he didn't, in the second he did, so it's a little bit tough to decide there. But Gay, I don't see him going anywhere. Schmeichel, I don't see him going anywhere. And I believe that this looks far better than yesterday's. So yeah, Bellingham instead of Szoboszlai, an immediate upgrade. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it feels like an immediate upgrade. Harry Kane instead of Chiesa, upgrade. And Margay to Grimaldo. I'm not sure that Grimaldo will start. I have a suspicion, but even with that, they may have some disbalance in the team. Albania may score as they seem to do in all of those games. So I'll be relying on some attacking returns, and that doesn't happen too often, let's say, at the moment. So Gay, I believe that this is a good decision there. I'm strongly deliberating should I bring Szoboszlai, because on set pieces and against Scotland, to be honest, they can do some damage. Scotland are good, but they're not up to par like Germany and Swiss. And I believe that Szoboszlai can shine there. We have to see, but for now we're going to stick away from that, and we'll most probably decide that on the deadline stream on Sunday. So for now, I believe that looks amazingly well for a limitless draft. This is my limitless draft right now. This week is going to be all about the limitless because I'm playing it. I suggest most of you to play it as well. No, I suggest all of you to play it as well. You have players like Spain players. You have some German players like Musiala, Wirtz, who are most probably not going to start. You have other players here who might you have. You might have some players from those teams that are not the best ones. So with the budget limit out of the way, you can go on your way. So that's let's see, 20, 27.5. So that's 37. That is 46.5. That is 60.5, 66.5. Here we at 71, 70, maths, okay, 76, 80, 85. So I'm under budget at the moment because I have some cheap players, but Meteostat will most probably be updated. I will see who else I might update, but yeah, I'm under budget if I'm not mistaken. But still, things can change. France can lose against the Netherlands, and then Mbappe, Theo Hernandez, they're immediately in, and they will be fighting for or Kunde is immediately in. We'll see who will be investing, but yeah, a lot of players to talk about, but more on it tomorrow. For now, this is going to be my limitless draft. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any suggestions who I should bring in or who should I take out for sure from this team, don't be afraid to suggest them in the comment section. All of your help is very much appreciated. Subscribe, turn on notifications on so you can be notified when I post a video. And I hope you're having a really nice time playing that Euro 2024 fantasy game, because it's a blitz game. You do something every day, which is brilliant. And I like that. I like that fast pace. It keeps you hooked. I have watched basically every game in the Euro so far, and yeah, it's football, it's summer, everything is brilliant. Be part of the community, like it, comment. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.